So, an Elden Ring movie was announced not too long ago, and at first I sighed the biggest sigh of 2026 because I love this game. This is one of, if not my favourite games of all time. I have watched over the last 10 years or so every established franchise that I love since I was a child get subverted, my heroes rendered to pathetic husks of themselves, and forced to sympathise with unlikable characters. Now they're going to ruin Elden Ring. But when you read into it a little bit, there are some hopeful signs that this might not be a complete abomination. The two big ones for me being reportedly it will be under the guidance of Miyazaki and it's being adapted by Alex Garland. Now, Miyazaki's work speaks for itself, but Alex Garland has written some of my favourite things. 28 Days Later and Ex Machina are both incredible films, but some may be put off by the recent 28 Years films. But to cut him some slack, he didn't direct those films. They were both directed by separate directors. He did write and direct Ex Machina, which really does show off what he's capable of. There have been some behind the scenes photos. We can see some church ruins and landscapes almost similar to the game. We can see these wooden-like cross structures and a pretty accurate looking statue of Marika. The film is being produced by A24 and reportedly has a budget of 100 million. Now, some of the props and production here do look good. I'm pretty confident they can make a good looking film, but whether or not that ends up looking like The Lands Between, who knows? The biggest question I have is what are they going to do with the storyline and the plot? Will we follow a story similar to the main quest line in the game, where we follow a main character fighting the lords until eventually we reach an Elden beast? There are so many areas, NPCs and bosses to explore in the game itself, and I don't think they can really transfer the scale of that into a movie. The lore of the game was written by George R.R. Martin and Miyazaki, and while you do get a clear narrative in the game, most of the lore is speculation from fan videos online. How deep has Alex Garland gone to understand lots of this? I don't know. He has spoken about his playthrough of the game quite a bit, but I still do worry whatever we end up getting doesn't truly feel like Elden Ring.
I do want to talk a little bit about Elden Ring.
I'm not going to say anything about it.
I just wondered if there was a boss that you've had particular trouble beating. Radahn was actually really difficult for me.
Radahn's really easy. I thought Radahn was quite easy because as long as you sort of activated the people who can assist you in that fight, they get on with fighting him and then you just, they take off of whatever it is, half of his energy and you finish him off. It's all about activating those little summon signs dotted around. No, it's Melania. It's the tough one. I'm now on the 7th playthrough of that game. I've leveled up. I've got lots of juice and cool sword and stuff like that. And I just throw myself at them again and again and again and again. That was the technique I learned with Dark Souls. It's not that you get better. It's more like monkeys and typewriters. You just keep doing it and eventually one day they're dead.
They have released a full cast for the film and not a lot of big names, which does give me hope as well. They are good actors, but at this point, we can't really say much about anything, so we'll have to wait. I am so conflicted about this. While I do feel it is in somewhat safe hands with Alex Garland, plus Miyazaki being involved does give me some hope. I just wonder if this doesn't transition to the screen the way most people will want it to. But we shall see. Thanks for watching.